Hey you guys, what's up? Thank you so much for clicking into this video. Today I have another foundation find for you guys. This is going to be my last foundation find of the year 2020, and baby, we love a year that we see through. Thank you, Lord, but I am ready for this year to be over with. Okay, but praise God that we are all still here, all right? But this is going to be my very last foundation find of 2020. It is going to be over the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation Stick that launched about 3 weeks ago. So if you want to know how I feel about this foundation stick, please stay tuned. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's move forward with the video. Bye, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So I decided to be leader of the bonnet gang committee, so don't clock me. I ain't feel like putting on my wig yet, so gang to the bonnet. All right, so as mentioned, I'm going to be doing a foundation find, and it is over the Huda Beauty foundation that came out about maybe like 3 to 4 weeks ago. So I'm gonna go over some of the specs on this foundation before I go into my demo. So this foundation is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. It retails for $39. I did get my shade in the very last shade, which is called 590R Lava Cake, and the description is richest skin with red undertone. Details a lightweight foundation that glides on easily, providing customizable coverage with a natural looking skin-like finish. Coverage full to light, finish is natural, formulation is stick, skin type normal, dry, combination, and oily ingredients. This product is also cruelty free. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep one side of my face and then go ahead and put the foundation on it, just so we can compare my skin color and then just how it looks to my natural skin without anything on it. And then I do like to go ahead and prime my face with the Becca Matte Poreless Primer, and then I also go ahead and set that with the Fit Me Loose Powder. All right, so let's go ahead and put this foundation on. Okay, so this is what one side of my face looks like with the foundation. So my initial thoughts are, I like the color. The color is a little bit off. I feel like it's either a little bit too red or just maybe like a hint too dark. I can't really tell, but it does kind of look a little off to me. Even when I swatched it in the store, it kind of seemed like I was in between the very last one and the second to last. The second to last was just like a little bit too light, and then this one was just a little bit too dark, or just like a little bit too red, or something was just a little bit too off. But in my opinion, I would rather always go with their darker foundation than get a lighter foundation and then it just look completely messed up, because I know that I'm also gonna go in with highlight and all that stuff to actually balance it out. So I don't feel like this is necessarily a perfect match. It might be hard to tell. I don't know if y'all think it is. It might be hard to tell because of my ring light. I don't know if y'all think it is, but I think it's just a little like a little bit off. But I feel like I could still work with this shade. Like, I don't feel like it's, you know, too dark or too red to where it's impossible to work with. So the color is okay to me. Like I said, I don't think it's my true match, but it is okay. At least I can wear it, unlike the first foundation that she launched. This is a very lightweight foundation, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and put more on this side and then fill in this side for you guys. Okay guys, so this is what the foundation looks like completely all over my face. As y'all saw, I did go in with another layer just because I do like my foundations more full coverage than rather lightweight. I feel like now that both sides of my face are completed, you can definitely tell that this foundation is just a little bit too dark. Like, I feel like you can definitely tell if I have my hands, like it's just a little bit too dark. But like I said, I'd rather go in with a darker foundation and then just use a highlight to kind of balance it all out. But I mean, I do like the finish. It's kind of like, it is kind of matte to me. I think this was a natural finish, but this is kind of matte. It has like a slight glow. I think my face does look glowing on camera, but I do have my ring light and I'm filming this at night. So I feel like it shines more a little bit since it's at night than normally when I film during the day. But it's like a matte foundation, but it has like a natural, I guess that's where the natural comes from. It has like a natural, you know, shine to it, but I definitely still feel like it's kind of like a soft matte. That's what it's giving, a soft matte, like the NARS soft matte that just came out. That's what it's giving me, a soft matte. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my face, and then I'll be back to give you my final thoughts on this and just show y'all how everything came out using this foundation. All right guys, so I'm back. This is what the foundation looks like with my whole entire face done. I ain't mad at it, all right? I'm not mad at it. I think my face, the color, everything, like I said, was gonna balance all together. I think my face looks really good. It's not too matte, it's not too oily, it's kind of in the middle. I do like that. Now, there are some things that I want to talk about with this particular foundation. So, the coverage is full to light. That is very true. You can either get a full coverage or you can get light and build it up to medium, whatever you like. However, this is very, very light. So if you want a full coverage, you're going to have to use multiple layers. You're going to have to use a lot of product just on one use to get a full coverage look. So I particularly like a full coverage look. So I used a lot of this just to get that look, right? So everything else, the finish is natural. Like I said, it's kind of in between. It's like a soft matte, which to me is more so of a natural look. So all of that is correct. This is actually my very first time using a stick foundation. I've never been able to use a stick foundation because nothing has really been in my shade and in my price range to get a foundation stick. And so when this launched, I was very excited about it just because I actually cannot wear her very first foundation that launched because it's actually too light. That last shade is too light for me. So I was very excited about this. I like the foundation, but as always, I always go over my 2 questions at the end of my foundation finds, which is it chocolate girl friendly? And obviously I'm wearing it, and yes, it is. And it's even a little bit too dark for me, so it's definitely chocolate girl friendly. And if you're lighter than me, they do have different shades that you can choose from, so I do like that. I do like the shade range. This is a really good shade range, and it's a huge improvement from her first line. Now, my other question I always ask is, would I purchase this again when I run out? Honestly, I wouldn't. And the reason why I wouldn't is just because, like I said, I personally like a full coverage look. And to me, I'm going to have to use a lot of this product every single time to get the look that I want. And it just doesn't seem worth it, because I know if I continuously use this and use this and use this, it's not going to take me long to have to repurchase this. And I just feel like it's too it is too expensive to just constantly be purchasing it just because I use a lot of it in one setting. So that's literally the only reason why I wouldn't purchase this foundation again. Now, if you like lightweight foundations, this will be very good for you, because like I said, this is a very lightweight foundation. If you like lightweight foundations, you can make this work and you could purchase this again. If I like lightweight, I would buy this again, but since I don't, I just don't think there's value added to the money that I'm spending, because I'm going to have to constantly keep buying this. So that's my spill and my take on the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. If you have it, let me know. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What's up? Let me know down in the comment section down below. If you're still watching this video, please go ahead and like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.